Hi guys, this is Professor Sai. I'm the Chairman and CEO of the XDT Group of Companies, composed of the following corporations and companies. Number 1, XDT and Company Incorporated. Number 2, Flight Travel Express. And number 3, ANA Consulting. Our vision is to become the preferred global business solutions partner of micro, small, and medium enterprises, including professionals such as financial advisors, brokers, salespersons, and even freelancers. Our mission is to provide services in the field of taxation, accounting, and business advisory on matters of investments, real estate, life and non-life insurances, and even flight and travel.
Hi, I'm Ato Echevarri, a satisfied client of XDT and Company since 2021. As an HR consultant, XDT takes care of my tax needs, which gives you the peace of mind and the ease to do business. Sang ka pa?
We deliver quality, value, and excellence to clients, customers, and even to our shareholders through the passion, competence, and integrity of our people, of our associates, and the company as a whole. Here at XDT, we help you grow your business.
Cash is fleeting, yet spending for experiences lasts a lifetime. Hi, I'm Grace from Flight Travel Express, and we offer visa assistance, ticketing, insurance, and accommodation for your personal and business needs. It was great, no glitches, just arrived tonight, our client said. So do you want to experience that type of fast and secure flight for you and your family? Book yours now with Flight Travel Express. Fly fast with delight.
Hi. Would you like to learn how to close deals in one sitting?
What if we can increase your closing ratio to 80% and up? My name is Coach Jeff Luspo.
And this is Coach Ron.
And we are from the Always Be
Closing
Academy. Introducing the Master Closer Blueprint. This program is designed by financial advisors for financial advisors. We're going to teach you everything about money management. We're going to teach you everything on how to organize their cash flow.
If you want to know how to really be equipped and be skilled, be knowledgeable, and you want to be MDRT one day, this is the program for you.
All our pitches, all our scripts, all our techniques, from start to finish, we will teach you everything that you need to learn on how to close deals effectively.
And definitely, our 20 years of experience, we're gonna download it for you in the next 2 days. After this program, you will be a master closer. Just message us and we'll see you soon.
And remember, always be closing! Oh, yes! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday Thunder Talk Show. My name is Coach Jeff Luspo.
And this is Coach Ron.
And guys, this is Professor Sai. Kamusta na kayo, no? Yan, after coming from a long weekend, guys. Holy
That's
week.
correct. And we have a very special guest for tonight. Walang iba kundi ang idol of the idols, Yel Oropesa. Hello, Idol Yel.
Hello,
Hi, Yel.
Coaches, and good evening to all our listeners out there. Thank you for inviting me tonight. I'm excited.
We're very excited na available ka tonight. And guys, grabe, kahit may sakit, kahit may lagnat, nandito pa rin si Yel para makapag-add ng value sa audience natin. Thank you very much for being here. Fantastic, fantastic. At syempre, walang iba, batiin natin yung mga friends natin from the industry. Go ahead, Professor.
Yes, because after a long holiday, no? And speaking of long holiday, Coach Chef, next week pala, long holiday na naman. Oo,
Long holiday na naman.
Yes,
Tama,
talaga
tama.
naman. Oo, long holiday na naman. Araw ng Kagitingan on April 9. And of course, end of Ramadan para sa mga kaibigan at mga kapatid nating mga Muslim. Yan. That's going to be April
Amazing.
9 and 10. And of course, pati natin yung mga kaibigan natin from our industry, from the Red Company. From the Yellow Company muna. Yellow Company, mga kaibigan natin from Sun Life, mga Sun Lifers, especially si
Hello,
Miss
Sun
Yel, no?
Lifers.
She used to be with Sun Life pala, no, Ma'am Yel? Meron ka bang gustong batiin, Ma'am Yel? Ng mga
Oh,
kaibigan
yeah, yung
natin?
mga friends mo. Go
Mga
ahead.
friends mo, please.
Of
Yes.
course, the entire industry, first of all, congratulations on ending on a really, really good year, 2023, regardless what company you are. And congratulations to Sun Life for ending as the first again in, for, I believe, 12 years, no? Congratulations, everyone.
Galing.
Amazing, amazing. Alam mo, Yel, alam mo naman dito sa Pilipinas, lahat ng mga kumpanya
Lahat
dito,
tayo.
number
Number
one. Depende sa category.
Yes.
Yes.
Lahat tayo number one. Ganyan kasi dito sa Philippines eh. Diba?
That's right, that's right.
Yun. And
Fantastic.
of course, Coach Jeff, yung mga kaibigan natin from the Red Companies, AIA Philippines, and
AIA
True Life. Mga
and
True
True
Lifers
Life.
po. Yan. Especially yung magaling natin na coach na si Coach Ava. We miss you, Coach Ava. I know you're listening right now. Yan. Mga friends
That's
natin
right, that's
from
right. And
from
speaking of
Red
Coach
Industry.
Eva, kaya siya
Yep.
busy kasi nag-set up siya ng negosyo doon sa Pampanga para sa kanyang parents.
Wow.
Kaya
Wow,
medyo medyo busy si Coach Eva. Yeah, that's right. But she's going to be back sa mga ABC activities natin by next week. Kasi this week sinetap niya, ni-run niya. And then gumigising na madaling araw just to set it up lahat. Grabe, sobrang sipag ni Coach Eva. But she's gonna be back for sure next week.
Yun. And of course, guys, no, yung mga friends natin from the Blue Company. So, nahin na natin, Coach Ron.
And
Yung,
line.
yan, yung mga friends natin from the Blue Companies, Coach Jeff. Baka gusto mong batiin yung mga kaibigan natin from Allianz. Yan.
That's
Meron
right,
ka bang
that's
batiin?
right. I'd like to say hello dun sa mga nanonood from Allianz. Hello Allianz people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Syempre yung mga friends natin sa AXA Philippines.
Yan.
Hello
Especially
AXA.
yung mga power couple na si Meg Melia at saka si Mickey Melia.
That's
from
right.
Cebu.
Hello Idol Meg. Fantastic. I'm very happy na nakatune in na si Idol Meg. Early pa lang nandito na siya. And he was able to tag yung kanyang mga teammates. So thank you very much Idol Meg for tagging your friends.
Yan. At batiin ko rin yung aking paboritong green company, Manulife.
Oh, yes.
Especially si Coach Ayat, unit head in Manulife. Coach Ayat, I know you're listening right now. So congrats sa'yo and especially to your team ng mga magagaling na mga advisors. Yan. Mga Manulifers.
That's right.
Hello guys. And
Hello Manulife. And speaking of Manulife, Professor,
Yes, Coach Jeff.
kanina umaga, minit ni Coach Ron yung team nila Miss Audinho and her group sa Manulife. And I was also able to meet kanina naman around 11 a.m. si Vince Pardo naman. He's
si Sir Vince, Ice Nation.
Sir Vince. Miss ka na
Ice
namin.
Nation. So he
Ice
was here.
Nation.
Kamusta naman si
Here for a
Sir
few
Vince, Coach Jeff?
Oh, Sir Vince is doing fantastic, doing well. Bumabata, reverse aging ata si Sir Vince. Pumapayat na siya.
Pareho kami, no? Pareho kami.
And I think Sir Vince, Coach Ron, no, he's also an officer ng Gamma for this
That's right.
for this year, no?
Yes.
He's really busy right now
BC.
with his own agency, with his own company, and of course helping our industry through Gamma.
Yes.
Yan.
And that's the reason why he was here today. Kasi meron silang Gamma meeting. So
Wow.
nakasingit ako bago mag-Gamma meeting. I was able to treat him for coffee. And grabe, sobrang daming stories ni Sir Vince.
Maybe
Every time we meet Sir
we
Vince,
can ask him to be our guest one of these sessions, no?
Yes.
Yan.
Fantastic.
At pati ko rin yung mga friends natin from the Orange Company, mga FWD. Yan, especially our very good friend at ang pinakamabangong financial advisor sa balat ng Pilipinas. Yan, si Coach Brent Bendanya. Yan, hello Coach Brent, no? He's going to launch. Actually, he started launching na yung kanyang perfume lines, no? AG.
Wow. I'm amazed. Super amazing. Grabe negosyante talaga to si Coach Brent. In fact, sana mag-grant ni Coach Brent yung request namin ni Coach Ron na magkaroon ng Brando Braganza fragrance. Pag naamoy mo to, mauutal ka
Papachanelin ka chacharap.
Mapapachanneling ka chacharap.
Parang chicharon na hindi pa bango no?
Parang chicharon. Oo, tama. Sabi ni Meg Meliob, by the way, I was able to hook up with Luap Cebu chapter. Baka pwede tayo mag-project ng ABC for Cebu. Wow!
We're excited to be doing that.
That's right.
Yeah,
we're excited. Let's do that, Sir Meg. So we're very happy. Sabi naman ni Lakwatserang Mangyan, good evening po, Professor Sai and coaches. Amazing.
Yan,
Hello.
And of course, huwag natin kalimutan our good friends from the multicolored companies or company. Mga Enlifers po, especially our very good friend, fellow ABC Car Club member na si EJ Veloria. Yan, fantastic, amazing.
Hello, Sir
agency
EJ.
leader.
That's
Yan,
right.
hello EJ. Ito, lagi nanonood to. Silent lang to, pero makikita mo, ganito. Nanonood to lagi ng Thursday Thunder. Yan, okay.
Okay. So, we have a very interesting topic for tonight. Oh, merong dito. Merong comment dito. Sabi ni Lakwatserang Mangyan, na-miss ko yung boses na ganyan ni Coach Jeff. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dito na naman po tayo sa Thursday Thunder Talk Show. Alright, so simulan na po natin. Wala ba tayong nakalimutan ng mga guys? Wala ba tayong nakalimutan ng mga companies na kailangan batiin? Kasi we have a lot of friends na nabati na po natin. Mga Enlifers, nabati na natin. FWD, nabati na natin. Coco Life, nabati na natin. Coach Ron, yung Herbalife, nabati mo na ba? Baka nagtatampo na sila sa'yo, hindi mo binabati.
Bahala sila, hindi sila nag-ano eh.
Ayaw mag-sponsor. Sige, walang problema. Pero simulan na po natin yung show natin, no? So, ang gagawin po natin, we have a very interesting topic. And as part of the show, staple na natin to, namimigay lagi tayo ng paraffle. Meron tayong paraffle and namimigay tayo ng free entrance to any masterclass na gusto mong atinan. And this entrance, ang worth ng prize natin is up to 10,500, yung worth ng mga masterclasses natin. And you can win for tonight. All you need to do is just send us stars. Doesn't matter how many you send, but every time you send stars, may chance kang manalo for tonight. So pwede ka magpadala ng 10 stars, 20 stars, 50 stars, pero magpadala ka lagi ng magpadala para kahit sa ang area ng roleta, meron kang pangalan dun. Para pag inikot namin yan, tumapat sa pangalan mo, you can win. At pwede mong gamitin sa sarili mo and pwede mo rin i-regalo sa ka-teammate mo. Okay? So, anong requirement dyan para makasali ka sa paraffle for tonight? Number 1, padala ka ng stars. Number 2, tag 5 of your teammates dito sa chat box, sa comment section para ma-notify sila na the show has started. And number 3, share this live stream on your Facebook wall para makita ng ibang mga friends mo that the show has started, na tulungan mo kami ma-promote yung show. And at the same time, makakasali ka pa sa paraffle for tonight. Here we go. Simulan na po natin. Kasi ang topic natin for tonight is all about mindsets. And yung guest speaker natin, na si Idol Yel, we're very, 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 very curious and very, very, interested na malaman. No? Gusto natin matinker yung thoughts niya. No? Ano pa yung top 3 mindsets ng isang advisor na dapat ma-master niya? Na pag na-master niya to, this advisor is okay. This advisor will do well. This advisor will go places. And this advisor will become MDRT or even yung lahat mga dreams niya magkakatotoo. So marami tayo iba't ibang mga advisor, ang mga mga iba't ibang mga mindsets, mga formulas. Pero syempre, meron ding formula si Yel na gusto niya i-share sa atin. So there are 3 top mindsets na kailangan ma-master ng isang advisor para mag-succeed siya sa advisory business. So Yel, maraming mga mindsets na tinuturo ng iba't ibang mga mentors, iba't ibang mga teachers, iba't ibang mga teammates, iba't ibang mga leaders. What is your top 3? Let's talk about the first mindset muna that you have in mind. Ano yung first mindset ng isang advisor that kailangan niyang ma-master? What would that be for you?
Well, thank you so much, Coach Jeff. No, I think I would like to start with saying that regardless what industry or regardless what goal you're going into, you always have to start with the right mindset. Kasi hindi pwede na nag-move forward ka with skills, and I know of people in the sales industry that they feel like ginawa naman na nila lahat, pero maririnig mo with their words and their actions na mali kasi yung mindset. That's why may mga mali na so dun sila nahihirapan sa simula pa lang, right? So let's start with, of course, the from the book ni Carol Dweck mismo, growth mindset versus fixed mindset, right? So her book is called Mindset. But what we want is, of course, growth mindset. So ano ba difference? Ano difference between the two? First off, is kapag ikaw kasi ay may fixed mindset, you always think na, ayan kasi si Yel, may magandang market yan, kaya malaking benta niyan. Ayan kasi si advisor B or si manager B, kaya maraming recruit yan kasi mas magaling yan or ganyan talaga siya, etc. etc. Para sa kanila yan. Right? That's the fixed mindset. But if you have a growth mindset, wow, kaya pala yan. Paano kaya nila nagagawa? Paano ko ma-apply sa akin? Right?
Oh, nice. Parang nakikita niya yung possibility na, it can be done.
That's right.
Yeah. Anything can be learned. Ayan. So, but aside from that, let's talk about more on the negativity and the possibility of, or positivity, na how we talk to our brains. So, you realized earlier, even with the discussions na how you talk to your brain, no? Wala, siya na lang yan, magaling na yan. O kaya, we're coming deep inside. Baka we're coming from inggit. Na parang, gusto ko rin ng ganyan. Or kahit hindi inggit, diba? Medyo selo na gusto ko rin ng ganyan. Kaso, baka hindi para sa akin.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, correct. So, or, yun yung fixed mindset. Or you can have more, naman, kapag positive naman yung words na sinasabi mo sa sarili mo, gusto ko yan. Diba? Doon pa lang gusto ko yan.
Gusto ko yan. I like that.
Ano ko makukuha yan?
Yun, yung mga tanong.
Correct. So, meron na kaagad how. And meron na ka na agad inspiration. So, from the negative na parang, ay, gusto ko yan, may tuldok na kaagad, versus dun sa looking forward, gusto ko yan, paano makukuha yan? Ang laki na kaagad ng difference. Right? So, meron ba kayo naalala, coaches, na in terms of growth mindset, kahit, in insurance industry or wherever in life na you actually thought na, okay, I had a growth mindset this time and it helped me so much?
Yeah, maraming mga moments na ganyan, especially nung nag-start pa lang kami ni Coach Ron, na sabi ko sa kanya, let's work together. At sabi niya, I have a better idea. Why don't we teach the industry? Anyone who wants to learn. Sabi ko pa, hindi naman tayo kilala. It's okay. Let's just do it anyway. So nandun pa lang na nakikita niya na, let's create something bigger than ourselves. Yun ang sinabi ni Coach Ron. Let's create something bigger than the two of us. Instead of just training our team, Why don't we train anyone who wants to learn? Why don't we make a dent in the industry? So yun kagad. And until now, 5 years later, we're still here. And in fact, we have nakipag-collaborate na kami with different mentors, mentor namin, and business partner and a very good friend, si Professor Sai. And he was able to contribute more doon sa ABC at saka sa industry na mahal natin. So we're still growing until now. Pero I'm very curious, Idol Yel, doon sa fixed mindset and growth mindset na yan, na merong ibang mga tao na hindi sila aware na kailangan pala ganito, kailangan pala ganyan kasi they always follow their emotions. Kung anong unang maramdaman nila, yun ang automatic na fixed mindset na yan. Paano nila ma-transition yung ugali nila, yung ma-change nila yung mindset nila into a growth mindset? Na to begin with, yung unang pumasok sa isip nila is yung mga limitations, mga fixed mindset. Kaya naman nag-MDRT yan kasi maraming mga kaibigan niya na na mayayaman Right? Et cetera. How do you shift? How do you do that?
Nako. Actually, Coach Jeff, that's very normal. No? That's very usual for any advisor, actually any person, to be emotional about anything, especially in making decisions, especially in making parang looking forward kung ano yung decisions nila in terms of their goals, yung mga little things that they wanna do. And in sales, I remember before I had a mentor who always mentioned, you cannot be emotional when it comes to sales. Kasi, just like in stock market, diba? Like parang kapag bumababa yan doesn't always mean that it's going to be bad. It means it's actually an opportunity for you to top up para mas mag-grow yung money mo. But at the same time, let's say with sales, paano nga, let's go back to that question, paano nga if you become emotional? You have to have that awareness, first and foremost, nagiging emotional pala ako. And hindi pala pwede yun or hindi pala masyadong tama yun. So when I am emotional, hindi pala siya tamang guiding principle whenever I am creating decisions, when I am creating my actions moving forward. So with that awareness, alam mo na kaagad, okay, for now, sige, let's set that aside. Kasi aware ako hindi siya, kung hindi ako emotional, what do I do moving forward? Or being a mental health advocate as well, I learned actually if may mga may mga thoughts that won't serve you, that doesn't serve you in the present, learn to shut it down. It's okay. Medyo wala rin naman siyang papupuntahan moving forward and wala kang true basis of it in the present. Diba? So, minsan, mas dinatalo tayo ng emotions natin. So, learn to shut it down. Diba? Very healthy yun in thoughts na So, once you learned na to stop it, you move forward into thinking, okay, sige, now that I paused my thoughts on this, ano muna siguro yung movement na gagawin ko towards that? Let's talk about efforts first. Kasi that's one thing, by the way, na difference ng fixed mindset and growth mindset. When you have a fixed mindset, you always think about the goal. You always think na mas mahalaga maging MDRT. Mas mahalaga magkaroon ng 6 digits per month. Mas mahalaga na mga ganito, ganyan. Yun yung pinaka-focus. But when you have a growth mindset, it's more on the efforts. I am grateful of the everyday activities. Na today, ang daily activity ko today ay nakapag-message ako or nakapag-prospect ako ng 20 or nakapag-cold call ako ng 10. So you are being grateful with those again as well. So punta tayo doon sa movement, 'di ba? After mo ma-eliminate yung mga gano na negative thoughts, let's go to movement. And yung thankful na everyday effort mo and everyday daily activities mo, you move forward with that. Now, pinaka-last na point dyan, Coach Jeff, paano kung ganito na talaga ako? Paano kung my whole life, feel ko, ito na talaga ako, parang hindi ko alam kung paano siya babaguhin. The good news is, one of the main lessons ng book ni Carol Dweck, Mindset, is that there's this thing in our brain called neuroplasticity.
The neuroplasticity is the one that's responsible in changing the thoughts of your brain. Kumbaga, ibig sabihin, through habit, through intentional practice, through choices na baguhin yung thoughts mo, kaya mo siyang baguhin because we have that neuroplasticity. So you have to just make that choice right now. Just one choice na sige, mukhang kaya ko. Okay lang na doon ka magsimula. Baka kaya ko nga. Doon ka muna magsimula. Ma-change lang yung dynamics through the neuroplasticity in our brain. So naka-connect na kaagad siya sa utak na meron na kaagad ganung study na hindi mo na kailangan mag-isip kung ikaw ba talaga ay hindi mo kaya mag-growth mindset because it's based on science eh. Diba? So since meron tayong ganong in our biology na nakaset sa atin. Okay. So wala na akong palang excuse to have a growth mindset. So I will start today. Ano ba yung kaya ko? Ano ba yung totoong kaya ko? Realistic. And then let's move forward to the next smaller action. Ano ba yung hindi ko pa nagagawa pero parang kaya ko rin? And then after that, na-excite na ako Natutuwa na ako sa small wins ko that are daily activities. Again, yung efforts, not yung agad, yung 6 digits agad, not yung MDRT ka agad. But yung, nakapag-approach ako ng stranger. Kaya ko pala. I like the thrill, the excitement, the dopamine. Diba? And then you move forward and move forward and move forward. And honestly, one day gigising ka na lang, MDRT na ako. And the good thing about that is you even enjoy the process. Yan.
Coach, banggitin ko na kasi I like what Idol Yale said about yung sa mindset, no? But the thing that struck me most is it's really more on the process eh. 'Di ba? Rather than the product. Ibang sige, gusto ko maging MDRT, 'di ba? But before reaching yung destination of being an MDRT, you have to go through a process eh. But one thing that is very clear doon sa sinabi niya, you have to start. Kasi ang common denominator ng lahat ng matatalino, ng mga magagaling na hindi nagiging successful, one word, fear. Yung bang sometimes they overanalyze na parang hindi para sa akin to. But they simply fail to simply start eh. 'Di ba? Yung bang simulan mo lang, 'di ba? Minsan kasi yan ang kalaban ng mga magagaling, ng mga matatalino, yung they tend to overanalyze, they tend to overstudy something, then they would realize na di para sa akin to eh. 'Di ba? But if you just simply start or just started doing it, no matter how small the wins would be, nandoon ka na sa proseso eh. 'Di ba? Once you start developing, yun ang gusto kasi sinabi niya eh. 'Di ba? Alam mo na kung ano yung gusto mo, tama naman, but how do you get to that destination? And most of the time, what's stopping us from being successful with what we should be doing or what we wanted would be yung fear natin eh. I clearly remember this one eh. Doon sa training natin sa MCB, di ba yung word na fear, false emotion appearing real. Na mas madalas yung iniisip mo is an overestimation ng kung ano talaga yung pwedeng mangyari. Katama si no? Si Michael Jordan, just do it. Diba? Just do it. Gawin mo lang kung hindi man siya maging successful, at least the process taught you something. Diba? Pwedeng meron kang mali na ginawa o meron kang kulang na ginawa. But at least nasubukan mo. That's my key takeaway dun sa sinabi ni Yela. That's the thing that I like about it. It's really more of the process. Yung success mo, which is the product, would simply become a byproduct of what you're doing. It's really more in the process.
Prof, dagdag ko lang dyan, no? Since you mentioned fear, napakabilis lang. There was a study about fear that actually 90% of the things we fear don't actually happen. So
I like that.
Take it
I like
away.
that. No, diba?
That to our listeners kung ano yung matake nila from that.
Correct. Yeah. What's your thought on that, Coach Rod?
You know what? Dun sa sinabi ni Coach Yel is, number one, yung mindset of growth is really the mindset of just thinking of the possibilities, the opportunities.
Normally, if we are on the fixed one or the negative part of that mindset, we always think of kung ano yung pwedeng mawala sa atin, ano yung what we can lose, di ba, if we don't do this. So mahalaga talaga yung making sure that you make decisions. Whether, doesn't really matter whether magkamali ka o hindi eh. Kasi regardless kung, let's say, di ba, sa first decision mo, mali ka. Siyempre, of course, it will tell you na you have to do better or you have to do, have to tweak, di ba? Regardless kung pag tama naman yun, it will also tell you, hey, this decision has, di ba, given me great progress, then you can continue doing it. Pero ang pinaka-worst thing na we can do is not to make decisions.
That's
Diba?
right.
Para kang, alam mo yun, just imagine kung pupunta ka ng Baguio, tapos meron kang yield na nakita, di ba? Na isa papunta dito sa lugar na to. Ito, and you don't know, let's say, walang ways, walang ano. And the worst thing is just stay there and not make decisions. Tama?
Right.
So, that's one of the, and one more thing, no, yung making decisions kasi most of the time, di ba, especially buying decisions, coaches. Sabi nga, di ba, all buying decisions is usually based on emotion. Tama ba? Pag gusto natin yung isang bagay, di ba, it's really based on emotion. Pero then again, medyo dangerous lang yon pag napapasobra. You really have to balance it with, di ba, logic. Okay. And sometimes, di ba, pag naging emotional tayo, then we tend to make decisions based on our fears, based on our, di ba? So very important 'yon. Again, yung mindset na gano'n, isa pa, no, coaches, no? Pag sinabi kasing growth, ang equivalent niyan normally is pain.
That's right.
Kasi walang growth
There's no pain.
if there's no pain.
That's right. That's right.
Diba? Para ka nagpunta ng gym. Pag nagpunta ka ng gym, you don't expect to grow muscles if you don't work out, if you don't, diba, experience yung pag-destroy ng mga muscle fibers mo. And that's one thing na most people struggle with kasi they love to change pero they don't love to struggle. Tama?
Okay. Oh,
So in order for us to have that growth mindset, yun, tama si Yel, no? You have to do it ng one step at a time. Tingnan mo muna kung yung kaya mo. Mahalaga yung you're going towards that.
yes.
Amazing. Anything to add? Some more, Yel? You were about to say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, actually, that's it. Dagdag ko lang siguro when it comes to pain, no? Of course, there's always resistance to it eh. Kasi first time mo eh. First time mo na, let's talk about yung example ni Coach Ron about gym. 'Di ba? First time mo today, baka the mere fact na papasok ka sa gym na may ibang marunong nung mga equipment, tapos ikaw magjo-jogging ka lang. 'Di ba? Magte-treadmill, yun lang yung alam mong equipment, is already taxing on the brain na parang ano ba yan? Sa bahay na lang ako para walang nanonood. 'Di ba? But these are the things that if that's the same thing eh. It's coming from pain. That's the fixed mindset talking. But if you talk about growth mindset, it's a positive thing. Ang iisipin mo is, today, I just want to experience how it is to be fit. Today, gusto ko lang mapa-feel yung good news. Gusto ko lang ma-feel good about me actually going to the gym after 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. So, more positive talaga conversation. 'Di ba? Instead of coming from pain, it's coming from pleasure. Ayun. Also helps with growth mindset. Ayan.
Nice. Kasi pag fixed mindset, you justify why you can't do it. No? You justify why you're in that situation. You justify why this person is good and you're not. Why this person has more opportunities and you don't have those same opportunities. Gina-justify so that they can feel good. Hanggang dito lang talaga ako eh. This is what I have. Right? You have that. I have this. This is what I have. You can't change me anymore. This is what parang ganun. Parang they have accepted their situation. Now, this is what has been given to me. Diba? That's it. Parang ganun. But if you have the growth mindset, tama lahat ng sinabi nyo. That's the first mindset.
Minsan makita natin yan, coach, sa, let's say, if you're an employee, Di ba? Minsan pag nagre-recruit tayo, di ba? Hirap na hirap tayo mag-recruit ng empleyado. Di ba? Bakit? Kasi ang excuse nila, wala silang oras. Alam mo yun, nagtrabaho na sila ng 9 to 5. Pero hindi nila nakita yung opportunity, again, or opportunities. Anong gagawin ko from 5 to 9? Where, di ba, I can probably do some side hustle and grow a business na makakatulong sa akin. Di ba? So, again, doon mo makikita yung, di ba, it all boils down to, di ba, the right mindset if you really want to start something.
Ito add ko lang no. Kasi sa akin, importante na you do have a right mindset at importante din guys no, if you would agree yung right set of peers, yung mga kaibigan mo. Kasi minsan 'di ba may mga kaibigan tayo, minsan sila pa yung mag-affirm doon sa negative mindset mo pag sabi mo, alam mo yan, di ko kasi kaya. Oo nga, mahirap yan. 'Di ba? Ako pag
Oo.
ganun ang barkada ko, iwan ko na kayo.
Oo.
'Di ba?
Tama.
Oh, I rather have two friends or a few friends than more friends tapos lahat sila pag sinabing ano parang ang hirap eh. Alam mo oo nga bro, ang hirap nga. Yung bang oo na lang ng oo. I rather have few friends but who are positive or optimistic, 'di ba? And we need that eh. Sometimes 'di ba? Or sometimes kung especially sa mga married couples po, no? Yan. Ang laking bagay na ang number one fan mo kasi would always be your spouse eh. 'Di ba? Kapag sinabi ng, oo nga, dad, kaya mo yan. 'Di ba? Or kung di mo man kaya, pag-usapan natin paano pwede mo maging, paano pwede mong gawin so you would be able to do it. Eh. 'Di ba?
Speaking of spouse, hahabol po ako.
Sige mo, Mel. Sige mo, Idol yan. Please.
Ano po? Ay, hindi.
Sige po.
Asawa. Hindi ibang usapan na 'yon, Prof.
Okay, sige.
Prof, no? So, you mentioned about good peers. Actually, I remember na sa sales ko rin natutunan na importante nga pala yun. Kasi whenever I create goals na ito yung gusto kong income, ito yung kailangan kong ma-close, ito yung which and whatever, I made it a point na, kasi nung nagsa-start ako, I was speaking it with all of my friends. Parang nag-uusap kami about it na ito yung goals ko, etc. etc. And then I just stopped doing it. Kasi yung mga friends ko outside of sales, parang wala silang parang kapag kasi sinasabi ko yun sa kanila, as in mag-ano sila, taas naman yan. So kahit konting ganon, 'di ba? Kahit konting ganon mapapa-feel ka na mataas ba? Parang ganon. But if you talk to certain people na in sales, especially producing people and you tell them kahit gaano kataas yan, kayang-kaya mo yan? Ano ka ba? 'Di ba? So ang laki ng difference. Theory of environment is very different. Now, going to that, siguro the second mindset that I would like to na i-share sa ating listeners tonight is the abundance mindset.
Okay, I like that. Growth and abundance. Sige. Yes, please. Idol yan.
Ayan. So, if yung first natin is fixed versus growth mindset, ito namang second is scarcity versus abundance mindset. I-connect natin yun, no? Ayan, i-connect po natin yun yung mga sa friends natin, sa friend circle natin. We do have certain friends na hindi naman sa we had a great time with them, we love them, and maybe we still love them. It's just that medyo na-outgrow na natin sila. And it always happens with life. Actually, kuminsan kahit from high school pa lang to college, may na-feel na tayo na parang ba't ganun? Parang iba na. Ganun. Iba na yung mga hilig namin, both. And although we want to still be friends with them, the ideals no longer align that much. So kahit na hindi naman totally mag-end, pero every once in a while na lang. Yan. So the funny thing about scarcity versus abundance mentality is that I just read this very, very recently, like a few days ago, very timely. In terms of abundance mindset, ang sinasabi is the universe, the world, or whatever you want to call it, our Jesus, our God, si Allah for our Muslim friends out there, has always been abundant. It's us as humans that create limitations. Grabe no, nakakilabot. Tayo pala yung nagsasabi na hanggang dyan lang ako. Pero ang totoo, wala pala. Wala palang ano yun. Like, nakakilabot,
Limitless.
right? Na parang, kung ako pala, kunyari, nangangarap ako as a speaker, kaya ko pala na maging international speaker. Tas ako sinasabi ko, dito lang muna sa mga schools lang. Or, kapag ako, sinasabi ko na ako gusto ko magkaroon ng MBA. Pero hindi ko kaya hanggang high school lang. All of those things. Diba? It's always that limiting thoughts or limiting beliefs that hold us back. So, i-connect natin yun with the fixed mindset and growth mindset. Na you really should have a growth mindset for you na mag-advance doon sa abundance mindset. Diba? So, it's connected ka agad. Now, here's a controversial statement. I know, and when I was a rookie, sobrang laging naririnig sa speakers, sa mga nag-share, sa mga mentors, sa mga sobrang galing sa industry. They always say sa talks nila, tawag dito, ang hirap-hirap ng sales. Kailangan mo siyang paghirapan. Kailangan you should do. Kailangan talagang, duk-dik-duk. Ano ba yung word? Parang talagang idikdik mo yung puso't kaluluwa mo into doing it. But my controversial statement is, and what I realized after finishing my first MDRT, is that sales is easy. And sales is only easy if and only if you choose it to be.
Wow, ganda nun ha. Coaches, ang ganda nun sinabi ni El doon ha. Diba? Sales is difficult. If you take them, it's difficult. But it's easy if you choose it to be easy. Medyo controversial yun, pero maganda yun ha. I like that.
Yes, I told you it's controversial. So, because nung talaga ako, rookie ako, it was parang talaga eh. Parang, yun yung naririnig ko, mahirap. So, kailangan kong ano. But after MDRT, I realized, madali siya. Because, na-realize ko, hindi pala siya kailangan maging mahirap. I just get up, diba? I just get up, aayos lang ako, kukumute ako noon kasi syempre wala pa tayong, diba? Kaya nga tayo pumasok sa sales. Wala pa tayong cash. So, kukumute, ganyan. Pupunta sa pero makipag-usap ka lang talaga. Insurance is so beautiful. It's both a need and a want. The good thing is, alam na nilang it's a need. You just have to make it a want. So now, when you are coming from a place na, kwentuhan lang naman tayo eh. Kasi I don't really have to sell to you. I just have to inform you. I just have to educate you. Ikaw na ang hahabol sa akin. Ikaw na yung magsasabi sa akin, magkano ba yan? Right? Plus, with the techniques, the knowledge, and all of that, of course, from ABC Academy, what more can you ask for? Right? You have to also know how to qualify your, kumbaga, again, babalik tayo sa abundance mentality. All of our resources are right in front of us. That's always what I teach my coaches, na they say na wala kasi akong magandang wala akong circle na mayaman, or wala akong, ba yung usual na limiting beliefs na ako mismo hindi mayaman, wala akong pang Zoom or ang daming pwedeng sabihin. Sa totoo lang, it's endless. But the same way that abundance is endless. And you have to realize, ito na nga yung sinasabi ko sa coaches, tagal ko sinabi, na you have to know that all resources you need is already right in front of you. Given that, how do you move forward? Wala kang magandang market, given, what do you do? Move forward agad. What's next? Wala kang Zoom, okay, what do you do? Move on. What's next? Everything is right in front of you. Now, the reason, kaya ako siya sinasabing controversial, no? The reason kung bakit siya mahirap at the start is because naniniwala tayo, you still have to pay your dues. Diba? Hindi naman pwedeng nakahilata lang tayo tapos papasok yung komisyon. Hindi naman. Kailangan pa rin natin matuto. kailangan pa rin natin to get out there. 'Di ba? But just because we have to do the work doesn't mean it has to be hard. 'Di ba? It can be enjoyable, especially if you take it day by day. It only becomes heavy if you babalik tayo dun sa if masyado mong iniisip yung goal na parang MDRT, pero ang hirap-hirap ng MDRT, ang layo ko pa sa MDRT, pero the truth is, ikaw, nakaka 6 digits ka naman per month, pero masyado mong pinipin yung sarili mo. But if every single day, uy, today, may na-close akong isa. Uy, first time ko maka-close ng big sale. Eto, meron pa nga akong, sanay siya maka-close ng tigo 1.5 per month, ha? 2K, usual na. Malaki na sa kanya 2.5. First time niya ever maka-close ng 5K. Ang saya-saya niya. Sinelebrate niya talaga yun. Just imagine that. And that person ended MDRT, ha? If that person, dun pa lang, na-discourage na siya na, aparat puro 1.5 cases lang ako, 1.5 cases lang ako. That person probably gave up on the industry. But since she was coming from enlightenment and positivity and happiness and excitement, yung abundance mentality na yon just flows and flows. And yung excitement, even yung thought, yung energy, yung ideas, kung sanang dumarating sa kanya. Plus with the help, of course, of mentors, coaches, ABC Academy, na I believe if kayo ay enrollees plus graduates, sobrang accessible nila, coach. Very helpful, right?
I think very important though yung shinare ni Jiel is kind of controversial kasi parang diba, parang we're trying to make sales as an easy thing, which is for some it's not, no. Pero may importante yung sinabi kasi ni Yel eh. Again, it's a choice eh. You know, yung for you to suffer, pwede kasing mahirap eh. Pwedeng mahirap, pwedeng painful, pero pain is real, pero suffering is optional. 'Di ba? Pag inoperahan ka, hindi mo pwedeng hindi masarap siya, 'di ba? Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, 'di ba? Because of positive thinking, yung masakit maging masarap. Ang sinasabi mo lang, hey, this is part of the process. This is something that I have to go through. Di ba? It's really acceptance eh. And as long as you accept that this is really part of my growth. Ang importante, I think, dun sa abundance, no? Naalala ko, Coach Jeff, nung si Pastor Jeff Erescopides, yung nag-share lagi sa ABS, sa ngayon, sa 92.3. Part of the cell group namin yan before. And he used to share, no? Sabi niya, meron siya scripture na sinabi, di ba? That bakit totoo yung abundance mindset. Kasi kung iisipin mo, without really quoting the scripture, no? Kung isipin mo, kung anak tayo ni God, at siya yung tatay, at sa kanya galing lahat. Di ba? Ibig sabihin, you're a prince. Diba? If you're a prince, you have access to everything that he has. Kaya totoo yung sinabi mo na you have access, you may not have 2 million right now. Pero I can have access to 2 million anytime because I have, diba? I may have, diba? Kung tomorrow, tatrabuhin ko yung 2 million, diba? Pwedeng mangyari. Kung kailangan ko ng, diba, ng 2 million, or let's say ganito, diba? And part of that is, di ba, having that mindset na yung pagtitrain mo sa sarili mo is part of that journey. Hindi pwedeng, wala kasing pinanganak na magaling. Tama ba? Wala nang pinanganak na magaling eh. You really have to learn it. Di ba? So yung pagtitrain sa sarili, yung paghanap ng mentor, is really part of the abundance. Kasi pwede kasing hinahanap mo shortcut, pero yung pala kailangan mo aralin, ayan na pala, ini-ignore mo lang. Diba? So you have to be mindful as well. Ano ba yung mga type of trainings na kailangan ko? Diba? Para gumaling. Kasi hindi naman ako pinanganak na magaling. Diba? Lahat inaaral.
And speaking of training, I'm a firm believer talaga na if you want to earn more, you have to keep on learning. Kami sa ako sa dito idol yan no, in our company XDT, we are big on trainings talaga. And we don't mind spending a portion or a budget in our revenue para i-train yung mga tao namin. Kasi alam namin, pag may natutunan na bago yan, and he or she would be able to share that to our clients, that would help clients improve their business eh. Kaya ako, for all those listening and watching right now, we always take it as our pride doing yung Thursday Thunder every Thursday, of course, no? Because ito, makikinig ka lang eh, di ba? Wala. Ang investment mo lang dito is just 1 hour. Pero we can assure that after the discussion, meron ka lagi matututunan something na bago. Like ito, itong binabanggit ni Idol Yel about yung mindsetting, 'di ba? Ang laking bagay niyan eh. Kasi other people would always say talaga na, kasi kulang ako sa ganito, sa training sa ganito. Bigyan na kita ng tip kung sa tingin mo kulang ka ng training. Magpadala ka lang ng sangkatutak na stars which would not even cost you more than 500 pesos. Pagka napili ka, you would be able to get a training that is worth 10,500. So ayaw pa ba ng ganun? 'Di ba? That's the opportunity that ABC is always giving sa mga kaibigan nating mga advisor. Kung nahihiya ka, kulang ka sa training, wala kang pondo, stars lang ang katapat niyan, 'di ba? At pagka nanalo ka at napili ka, 'di ba? Training ka agad yun. And that would help you. Really, really help you with yung sinasabi mo na kulang ako sa ganito, hindi ko alam to. The good thing about our generation right now, information is very accessible. 'Di ba? May cellphone ka, 'di ba? Meron kang cellphone, may wifi yung cellphone mo, you can easily get information eh. 'Di ba? Kaya ang word ko is limitless eh. We are only limited by our imagination, or kung talagang sadyang tamad ka, wala akong magagawa doon. 'Di ba? Kaya minsan mas gusto ko pa yung yung kausap ko yung walang pera pero motivated. Alam mo gagawin niya lahat ng paraan eh. 'Di ba? Why? Kasi alam
Saka, Prof,
niya. Yes, Coach.
One of the things na I admire dun sa mga tao sa leadership ni Prof. Sai is actually lahat ng rookies ni Prof. Sai dumadaan ng ABC, dumadaan ng MCB. And kahit hindi sila financial advisors, yung tinuturo natin sa ABC is very universal eh.
Yes, very universal.
And just imagine yung mga tax associates ni Prof. Sai, lahat yan ABC graduates, no? And actually si Yel attended yung Master Closer Blueprint. Siguro kailan yan? 2019? 2020.
Merong face-to-face, merong online. Sinabayan ko rin yung advisors ko that time. Tapos sumali din ako yung kay Prof. Sai, pati yung kay Coach Eva.
Yan. Fantastic. So yun. So very important yun. Kasi we cannot give without what we don't have.
That's right.
Tama? If we want to be abundant in giving, syempre you have to be planting lagi sa sarili natin. Tama ba, Coach Jeff?
That's correct. So lumalabas, it only becomes easy if you've prepared for it. It only becomes easy because you've trained for it. It only becomes easy because you already know, nag-undergo ka na ng hardships in life. Kaya nagiging madali na siya. So ang mahirap kasi diyan, yung iba nakikita nila yung end result na.
Correct.
Madali lang kasi para sa iyo eh. Right? But in reality, that person, may mindset na siya, it only becomes easy if I'm going to train. It only becomes easy if I do this, if I do that, if I reach out to this person, if I reach out to that person, if I step out of my comfort zone, if I have a growth mindset so that I can have that abundance mindset. Diba? And the third mindset na kailangan natin ma-realize, what would that be? Idol Yel, go ahead.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much, Coach. Actually, yung second note, i-end ko lang kasi it's scarcity versus abundance mentality. Actually, syempre pipiliin natin yung abundance, di ba? Pero in terms of scarcity kasi doon tayo manggagaling sa ito lang kasi ako, ito yung ganito, meron ako, ito yung ganyan-ganyan ko. So, simply put, you just have to ask, now what? Para maging abundance mentality siya. Diba? Now what? What do I do about it? Who do I go to? Where do I ask for help? 'Di ba? Ayun lang 'yan. 'Di ba? Napakadali lang. And may mga bagay na medyo we ask, siguro the reason as well why I think like sales is easy is because I get rid of those na. I get rid of those excuses na I don't give out excuse. I don't um take excuse as well na parang, oh, it's okay. Wherever you are is fine. Meet yourself where you are, as you are, and then move forward. Pero ang delikado is you stay where you are. Okay? So there. Now, going on to the third aspect. Ito naman. Ito napakalupit nito, coaches. Ayan. Napakalupit nito. Oh, ito yung kailangan talaga ng lahat. Kahit mga managers. May iba kasi, kuminsan, may part-time mindset pa rin sila. Pero ang gusto natin na meron sila is business mindset. Period. When they enter into the industry, madalas, well, majority ang sinasabi is, pwede mo naman kasi itong i-part-time. Now, here's the thing. Just because part-time siya, doesn't mean grabing part-time din yung binibigay mong effort. You have to remember, you have to remember, you still signed up for this. So just because you have a full-time job, doesn't mean eto ay talagang konting effort lang. You can do so much with 2 hours per day, 3 hours per day. If talagang na-enjoy mo to, mabibigla ka, sobrang daming hours mo nang nabubuhos dito. And part-time, pati yun, yung part-time, subjective naman yun kung ano meaning nun eh. Right? So, you should have a business mindset. So, kahit na ikaw ay part-time, basta wag kang part-time mindset, you'll be fine. Pero, kapag ka nasa business mindset, sige, ganito, di ba? Kapag ka part-time mindset, ang idea is, sige, konti lang yung ibibigay kong time. The danger is, you think you have time. But if you have a business mindset, you think time is money.
Correct.
Right? Na feeling mo, bawat upo mo with a client, you already have 20,000. At the very minimum, 10,000. Ganyan. You have 50,000. Saan mo pa kukunin yun? Time is money. Kahit sabihin natin, di ba, yung, lagi nga nating sinasabi, yung pagpo-prospect mo, na hindi natin, kunyari, 10 yung prospect mo, isa lang ang kumuha doon. Sa tingin mo, kumita ka doon sa isa. Isa ka lang kumita. No, kumita ka doon sa 10 na yon kasi you learned from all 10 of those. Whether or not they met you, whether or not they met you, and you got to close them. Right? So you should have a business mindset. Yun yung unang-una. Na parang, okay, negosyo pala to. Hindi lang pala to insurance lang. Hindi pala to offer lang. Negosyo to. The good thing about that, regardless of company, again, all resources binibigay sa'yo. Kayo ba coaches, prof, kapag nagtayo kayo kahit na sari-sari store yan, diba may ilalabas kayo? May ilalabas kayo na, pangbili ng ganitong mga paninda,
pangbili. Kapital. Talagang meron kang kapital eh.
Right, but here, even nga mga copy mo na lang sa ibang advisors. Diba? Yung mga spiel or techniques or all of that, tutulungan ka naman ng ibang advisors. Resources is abundant. Ito lang ata yung negosyo na gano'n, na talagang tutulong-tulungan kayo. I tried being with another. Pwede bang i-mention? Sige, okay lang naman. Parang I tried also with real estate, although it's also sales and I also had fun din naman. Pero medyo different din yung tulungan talaga sa insurance. Yun yung masasabi ko. Iba talaga yung tulungan dito. As if dito, isang tao lang tayo na, okay lang, hilaan pataas. What's mine is yours. Kasi hindi naman tayo mauubusan. Just because etong tao to, nakaka 50 lives per month, doesn't mean ako, mababawasan ako ng kliyente. Diba? Ayun. So, I guess to sum up, if ikaw ay merong business mindset, iisipin mo, ay negosyante ako. Paano ko bibilangin yung numbers ko? Kasi yun na lang eh. Lahat na provided sa akin. Numbers ko na lang. Magkano yung gusto kong kitain. Paano ko siya i-compute? kailan ko i-compute? Per week. So kung i-compute ko siya per week, ilan ang kailangan kong ma-close? So bigay ko yung average case size ko, ay average close rate ko, ilan yung kailangan kong ma-prospect? Given yung average case size, etc. etc. Katulad nga, balik tayo dun sa sabi ni Prof. Sai, di ba? Continuous learning. Lalapat mo rin yun sa business mo. Aralin mo ng aralin yung negosyo mo. Okay, may mali dito sa negosyo ko ng ganito. Di ba? So balik tayo, kunyari ikaw may karinderya ka. May tao ka doon sa karinderya na medyo tatamad-tamad, lagi nagsiselfone, nakaganyan, tapos masungit sa mga ano. Ikaw, as a negosyante, sabihin natin manager ka na ngayon sa usapang insurance manager. Kung ikaw naman ay manager nung karinderya na yun, pasensya ka na. Kahit na trip ko yung ugali mo, I mean, as friends tayo, hindi ka pwede sa sa negosyo ko. Kasi negosyo ko to eh. Bumababa yung kalidad ng karinderya ko. So, kung ikaw, kahit tropa tayo, close tayo, best friends tayo, buong buhay, ayan, friends tayo, kaso hindi ka nagbebenta, pasensya na, negosyo ko to. Kasi, yes, mayroon akong mga kaibigan na medyo trinato nila yung insurance industry na hindi, advocacy siya talaga. Although I understand, parang advocacy siya talaga. Gusto kong payamanin kita kasi yumaman ako dito, so dito ka. Although that's okay. You have to be both things in this industry. You have to be a salesperson and an advocate. You cannot let one down. As in, kailangan both. So if you are an advocate, you still have to be a salesperson. Although gusto mo silang hilahin pataas, sila ba gusto nilang sila ba nagsushow up sila sa'yo as their advisor? Kung ikaw na manager ka, talagang, uy, gawin mo naman to, ito yung kikitain mo, uy, talaga, anong kailangan mo, uy, ganyan. Reach out ka ng reach out. Tapos itong mga advisors na to, or napakasimple na, uy, itong podcast nila ABC, panoorin mo. Makakatulong to sa'yo. Tapos, sinend ka lang. 1 hour lang yun ang buhay nila. Wala silang gagawin. Mag-cellphone lang sila. Nagti-TikTok lang din naman sila eh. As simple as that. I'm sorry, I have to let you go because this is my business. So that's for managers. Going back to advisors, kung ikaw ay negosyo mo to, ganun ka rin na parang hindi ka na emotional kasi as if negosyo siya eh, na parang, uy, nandito na ako sa opportunity na to. Baka kapag nawala pa ako sa opportunity na to, kailangan ko pang mag-isip ng bagong negosyo, nandito na ako. So, since nandito na ako, kung ano yung mali, di na ako mabilis mag-pivot, mabilis magbago. Ay, hindi pala nag-work tong spiel na to sa market ko. Ano kayang pwede kong gawin? Ay, maganda. Attend ako nung ni Coach Eva. Meron siyang code. Gumana sa akin. Uy, gumagana sa akin. Ano pa kayang pwede kong gawin para I make it more personalized? Diba? So, if ikaw ay negosyante ka, hindi ka lang basta-basta insurance advisor at negosyante ka, at talagang lilipad ka. Diba? Tapos ang laban. Ganon. Pininish na. Ayun.
Amazing. Now, Idol Yel, of course, meron tayong maraming mga financial advisors na kailangan ng guidance. Maraming financial advisors na kailangan naghahanap ng mentors. Do you have any mentorship programs or training programs that you can give them para, pwede ka nila makuha as their mentor? Do you have any training programs, upcoming programs, or mentorship programs, coaching sessions na pwede mo silang matulungan with it? Go ahead.
All right, thank you so much, Coach, for asking that. No, actually, yes, we do. Very recently in the last month, we created, and I'm very happy, very, very excited to actually share this here in this platform. So first and foremost, thank you, coaches, Prof. Sai, for inviting me here to share to you that we actually built right now Supremo Consultancy. So Supremo Consultancy is here as a you guys can check us on Facebook, we're already there, but right now Supremo Consultancy is made for very specifically for financial advisors and managers. So ayan. And right now, what we do is sales strategies and solutions for the insurance industry. How do we do that? We do that through through helping advisors and managers level up and develop sustainability through the mastery of mindset, ideation, and business basics. Ayan. If you guys are interested, we actually have programs. Right now, we do have a quarter-long program. Meron ba tayong slide or a photo that we can...
Hindi naka-incorporate sa ano natin, OBS right now, but it's okay. We'll post it.
So, okay. We are actually on our regular registration already of our quarter-long trainings. So, meron tayong 3 klase ng training. Una is yung medallion training. Ang medallion training is para sa mga financial advisors na kailangan na gustong kumita ng 30,000 per month. Paano kumita ng 30,000 per month sa kanilang insurance industry? Sa kanilang insurance business rather. Second is of course yung level up naman na next is high net worth training. Paano naman kung ako na master ko na yung pagkikita ng 30,000 per month pero gusto ko rin matuto at ma-master kung paano mag-close ng high net worth? That's second. The third training that we have is quality recruitment training. Ito naman ay for manager syempre, no? So the good thing about this is all for the entire insurance industry. We will be sharing with you na actually all of these are a month long, meaning from April, May, and June siya. 3 times a week siya per program each. So, depende kung ano yung salihan mo. So, sa Medallion Push, it is 6 to 7:30 p.m. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Sa High Net Worth Push, it is 5 to 6:30 p.m. 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sa Recruitment Push naman, this is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So to retain the quality as much as possible, actually, the first 15 lang yung aming i-qualify for this kasi gusto namin ma-build yung habits din ninyo and we want na after nito, nung 3 months na yon na training nito is dala-dala nyo na siya. Buhat-buhat nyo na siya kasi ang gusto nga namin is matutunan nyo how to be sustainable with your business. No? So, with payment options, ayan, with quality recruitment, actually, tapos na yung early bird natin. Unfortunately, it ended until March 31. Right now, nasa regular na tayo. Regular prices. Starting April 1 and deadline. Deadline of this is until April 10. Yung application. Until April 10 lang, strictly. So, quality recruit. Yes. So, quality recruit ay medallion. Again, yung advisors that want 30,000 per month na income is only 1,999 pesos.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
Yes. For 1 quarter na yun.
Enroll na tayo.
Yes.
Oh, that's already 1 quarter. It's only 1,999.
Enroll na.
Opo.
That's amazing. That's
and
good. That's
then,
good.
for both high net worth and quality recruitment, same amount din. 4,999 lang siya per month. Right?
Fantastic.
Ayan. So, actually, coaches, the reason why this is cheap for now, of course, is this is an intro prices. So, we are hoping na next quarter, we are going to increase the prices. Pero, we actually have results also on our page. Ayan. So, kung curious kayo, ay, ano ba yan? Ano ba yung results? Paano ba yung magiging you can always message me as well on Facebook, Yel Oropesa, or our page mismo, Supremo Consultancy. Lastly, we also have a group, Supremo Consultancy din. Ayan, and always just ask us for any questions that you may have. For registration, ayan, para makita nyo na lang din yung buong For registration, nandun na rin po yung buong details sa Google form. Ito po ay bit.ly/Q2 income goals. So again, bit.ly/Q2 income goals. Ayan. So we are excited. We hope you guys can sign up with our programs. We are excited to share our expertise and our heart with all of you guys. Ayan. Thank you again, coaches, for
Amazing.
Fantastic,
Super amazing.
No, excited na ako na mag-join dyan. I'll ask my team, especially yung team ni Coach Ayat because she's a team unit head sa Manulife. We're excited to be
Yes.
joining yan. Anyway, this is going to be via Zoom naman. Tama ba?
yes, of course, bro.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Yan.
Super
Ngayon pa
excited
lang-
for that.
Ngayon pa lang, coaches, na-excite na ako. Alam mo, yan yung mga kailangan natin, no? Yung mga ganyang training na after you attend, alam mo, it would really help you a lot with your business. So guys, i-recap ko lang yung mga binanggit ni Ma'am Miel, no? For those who are listening and watching right now. Number one, of course, yung tinatawag natin yung growth, fixed versus growth mindset. Number two, scarcity versus abundance mindset. And pangatlo, of course, ito, pinaka-paborito ko, yung business mindset versus part-time mindset. Yan. So yun yung tatlong mindset na kailangan pala natin, no? To be successful with what we are doing. Yan. Okay.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you very much. And of course, syempre, if you are not yet an ABC graduate, we have an upcoming class on April 13 and 14. This is called the Master Closer Blueprint Workshop. Coach Ron, would you like to say something about this workshop? Ano bang meron dito?
Yes. If you attend the Master Closer Blueprint, na matutunan mo dito how to build, and this will give you the foundation on how to be a really, really good salesperson. Adding value to your clients and at the same time, closing them. Because if you can't close them, you haven't helped your clients yet. Always remember that. So if you want to, have that kind of skill, enroll po kayo. Coach, I think naka-early bird pa rin tayo.
Yep, naka-early bird.
Yep. Hope to see you there. Nandun din, pakikita nyo dun si Prof. Sai dun sa session na yan.
Yep.
Okay.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. And of course, this coming Saturday, meron ba tayo, Prof? This coming Saturday? Kasi
Yes, because
pag umattend sila ng Master Closer, pag umattend sila ng Supremo Consultancy, ay grabe, ang dami nilang ma-attract ng mga kliyente, high net worth clients, magiging productive sila, they're gonna earn more than 30,000 every month. Yun nga lang, hindi lang kliyente ma-attract nila, pati BIR ma-attract nyo. So Professor Sai, how do we protect them from the being penalized by the BIR?
Okay, sige. Thank you for that, Coach Jeff. Sabi nga natin, di ba, knowledge is not just power, knowledge is profit. And that's why this coming Saturday po, we do have this free session with ABC XTT on matters of government or tax compliance para save ka with our good friends from BIR. And of course, borrowing the words of Coach Ron, we owe it to our clients na compliant tayo para comfortable yung client natin na tayo mismo sumusunod tayo sa regulations ng BIR. And speaking of BIR, malapit na po yung deadline natin, guys, no? April 15. Yan. Okay, so tanong, ano bang kailangan natin gawin? So pag-usapan po natin yan this coming Saturday from 2 o'clock to 3 p.m. Yan. Isang oras naman po yan. Mabilis lang yan. Mabilis na investment lang ng oras mo yan. Pero after nun, marami ka pong matututunan na magagamit mo and at the same time, magagamit mo rin to help your clients. Okay? Yan.
Fantastic. And with that, magpa-raffle na tayo for tonight. Go ahead, ilabas ang mahiwagang roleta. Kung sino man ang nagpadala ng mga stars, you have a chance to win a master class of your choice. Tingnan natin kung sino po ang nagwagi for tonight. Nandyan na ang mahiwagang roleta. Iikot na po natin yan. Go ahead, spin the wheel. Tingnan natin kung sino manalo. Miss Yel, do the honors. Kung sinong nanalo, go ahead and announce. And the winner is...
The winner is Lulu Domingo. Congratulations!
Congratulations, Lulu Domingo. Just send us a message. You have won a masterclass of your choice. Pwede mong gamitin para sa sarili mo. Pwede mong iregalo sa ka-teammate mo. And with that, tapos na po ang show natin for tonight. Thank you very much for being here. We'll see you guys again next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. My name is Coach Jeff Loosebook.
And this is Coach Ron.
And guys, this is Professor Sai. And on behalf of ABC, would like to say thank you to Idol Yell or Peras for your time and your sharing your knowledge and wisdom.
You as well.
Thank you very much, everyone. And remember,
always
be
closing.
closing.
Thank you, guys. Great to see
thank
you.
you, Yel Oropesa. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Idol Yell. Fantastic session.
See you guys next time. Bye, everyone.